New York, New York, we are here. Big ticks off the bucket list for both of us.
We say farewell to Cunard's Queen Mary II, birthed at Red Hook, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn welcomes us.
Red Hook is pretty industrial and a bit run down.
Not long before we see the New York State Police make a traffic stop.
Take a look at this 18-ton flood door as we plunge under the East River, taking the Brooklyn to Battery Park Tunnel.
The inset shows the route of the 3-kilometer tunnel.
We are going to hear a lot of sirens while in New York. 30 Hudson Yards comes into view. The building has a triangular observation deck, known as the Edge, jutting out from the 100th floor at 1,100 feet high.
Who said New York was a city of traffic jams? Friday, the 23rd of May, and we have an almost empty street.
A typical yellow school bus.
We make a stop at Brookfield Place to visit the 9/11 Memorial, North Tower Memorial Pool.
The 9/11 Memorial, remembering 2,983 victims of the terror attack of 11 September 2001.
At the 9/11 Memorial, a single white rose is placed on the name of each victim on their birthday.
The South Tower Pool, currently drained for repairs.
The survival tree, the only tree in the area to have survived the attacks.
During the reconstruction of Ground Zero, new skyscrapers were built to form the current World Trade Center. The most famous of these is One World Trade Center, also called the Freedom Tower.
On the road again.
Many people have seen the plumes of steam rising from manhole covers. Other times they billow from giant white and orange tubes, as in this shot. There are 105 miles of steam tubes providing heating to New York's buildings. Imagine all the chimneys pouring out smoke if this system did not exist.
Skirting Columbus Circle, with its memorial to Columbus at one corner of Central Park.
Into the bustle of New York traffic on one of the north-south avenues.
Along 7th Avenue to Times Square. Our hotel, the Marriott Marquis, is just off Times Square.
Room 2508, with giant bathroom and views down onto Times Square.
Not long before we hear sirens.
Unpacking can wait. At street level, we get the green light to go and enjoy New York.
Being surprised at how few people are out and about. No one seems to get out of the way for emergency vehicles.
Spotting a novel space-saving method of parking cars. Watching a kid work on destroying another bike wheel.
In broad daylight without a care in the world.
Heading for a late lunch. The streets are still not as busy as we expected.
You would not be mistaken for thinking you are in a church.
This is John's Pizzeria. In 1995, Madeline Castelbitti rescued the building from the vagrants who had taken it over.
With a beautiful stained glass roof. She liked the fact that the ceiling stained glass was intact and was in 8 slices, suggestive of a sliced pizza.
Coal-fired ovens are used, and I thought pizzas had to be cooked in wood-fired ovens. Not so. Using coal-fired ovens is a traditional method. It has been used in some of New York's oldest and most respected pizzerias.
The ovens impart a distinctive flavor and texture in their pizzas.
We had a standard pizza, with anchovies added to my half.
Very Moorish.
Not sure why this standpipe on a nearby wall needed a label. The firefighters surely know what it is.
Into the valleys created by New York skyscrapers.
We are in front of the statue to Atlas. He was half man, half god, called a Titan, who helped lead a war against the Olympic gods.
Across the street is St. Patrick's Cathedral, New York. Letting the cathedral tell you its story.
Out into the canyons of New York again.
With a final look back at a beautiful cathedral.
A muscle truck catches our eye.
We compare it to our mini muscle truck on the Rockefeller Building Plaza.
Fountains lead you into the center of the Rockefeller Plaza.
Custom pavers, likely to be sandstone or limestone.
Art Nouveau sculpture of a young girl on the Rockefeller Plaza being photobombed by a very famous figure from Greek mythology. The golden statue is to Prometheus, who stole fire from Zeus, the king of gods, and gave it to man and woman.
Walk back along the long fountain stream to get 2 coffees. Already 8:57 p.m. We have been on the go since 4:30 a.m. Our granddaughters would probably love to enroll at the Unicorn Academy.
Rickshaw cyclists did not bother us, but they did seem to be upsetting quite a few people. Stupidly high prices. We're on the wrong side of the river to see the sunset, so we have imported it.
Times Square from our room.
The curtains black out the room really well.
See you tomorrow.